Hi, it's Sarah, and welcome to video 5 of my 6-part video series, which is explaining how we train the brain to have healthy automatic behaviours in threatening scenarios. In other words, habits. If you haven't checked out my other videos, please do go back and run through videos 1 to 4, which will explain exactly how we can train ourselves to have healthy automatic behaviours in threatening scenarios. So today we're on the T of habits, and we're going to talk about train hard, fight easy. Now this is something that was very much drilled into me when I was training as a helicopter pilot in the Royal Air Force. And it's quite a simple concept, but it's something that we very often overlook. We often expect ourselves to be total ninjas under pressure. And there's this kind of narrative that, I'm really good under pressure and I'm really good at multitasking. None of these are true. There is no one who is born with an innate ability to be cool under crisis. The reality is that it gets trained into us. And that's what this series is all about. It's about training the brain to have healthy automatic behaviours in threatening scenarios. So we do that by train hard, fight easy. That means you put the work in every day when you're feeling calm and resourced, when you are in the healthy part of the stress curve, if you recall from video 1. So you do all of that training in the most conducive possible environment possible, so that you can train your brain to have these automatic behaviours. And that means that when you're in crisis, whatever your battlefield looks like, you don't need to think, because you have those automatic behaviours to fall back on. So if you've been following the steps that I've been outlining in the first 4 videos, then you should have been laying the foundations for that train hard, fight easy. And this is also where we need to have a little bit of faith, because the truth is, you probably won't know how well you're coping with stress if you're doing the train hard, fight easy model, because it's automatic. So the only time we measure how well we cope with stress is generally when we don't cope with it very well, but we overlook all of the times that we cope very well with it. And it's because we've done the training. Whether it's through practicing, mindful breathing or practicing unitasking in your work tasks. It doesn't matter how you do it. The point is you put the training in to train your brain to have your attention in one place, and the one place that you choose it to be. And that's going to increase your performance, but it's also going to train your brain to be able to do that automatically when you're in crisis. Now, because I have a sense of humour and I also love wine, I've got a way of making this training easy. It's a trademark of mine called Mindfulness. If you want to know more about that, then get in touch at sarah@sarahfurness.com. But suffice to say, just because we need to train our brain doesn't mean the training has to be boring or unpleasant. So anything that you do that focuses your attention in one place is a form of training. And actually that can be something that's enjoyable. It could be playing piano, it could be gardening, it could be flying a helicopter. And that's known as flow, by the way. And they've measured the stress resilience of people like concert pianists, pilots, and also Olympic athletes. In other words, people that do things they love, but also have to perform under pressure. And what they found is that people that engage regularly in flow activities had a higher resilience to stress. So what that means is we train hard, fight easy, but find a way to do the training that you enjoy. As long as it's optimally challenging and it requires you to give your full attention, then you are training your brain and you're doing something you love at the same time. Can't say better than that. And as I say, if you'd like to learn more about mindfulness, then get in touch with me. Okay, tune in for the last video, which is the S of habits, to find out how we can train ourselves and our staff to have healthy automatic behaviours in threatening scenarios. See you back here.